Hello! So, it is time for week 3 of GSC Season 4. And this time we're against Coole Kicker. Coole is actually someone who we've seen around GSC quite a lot, and that's because they're actually one of the admins, I believe. And they're also a very good player. They've got a really interesting team, though. They don't really have too much top end on this team. Their team consists of Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Kyurem, Deoxys Defense, Umbreon, Talonflame, Mega Manectric, Comfey, Nidoking, Copperaja, Mismagius, Quillan, and Marini. Now, if you notice, this is a screenshot kind of like last week. That's merely because I'm playing this after the match. Actually, just after the match, to be honest. So, I wanted to grab the screenshots of the prior stats. They're 1-1 going into this. Obviously, we're too low. So I wanted to grab, like, stuff that I couldn't grab before because, yeah. But, like, I didn't know how quickly they would be updating the doc. And I didn't want to start recording this and then, like, people start updating the doc as I'm trying to record. So, yeah. That's why we're doing this. But, yeah, they don't have, like, a massive top end. I believe they're actually last pick. So they got, like, kind of done in by like the picks, but they ended up just not picking much top end, and they've actually made their transactions for the season, swapping out. They picked up, I believe, Mega Manectric, Nidoking, Copperaja, and Mismagius as the pickups. So for this week as well. So they definitely had me in mind, I imagine, for some of those. I would imagine, especially Nidoking. Nidoking, as soon as I saw it, I went, oh, that's going to be a problem, because Nidoking is a problem. So, Urshifu Rapid Strike is quite scary, but they don't actually have a bulky water type, which is certainly quite nice. Because bulky water types can be a little bit of an issue for this team. Kyurem's obviously terrifying. I would expect Scarf here, to be honest. Scarf just makes a ton of sense against Pult. I would expect a Scarfer somewhere. My guess would be Scarf Kyurem, maybe Scarf Nidoking, I guess, or Scarf Urshifu, but Scarf Urshifu doesn't really deal with Pult, so... but I suppose you'd want something to outspeed Terrakion, so... Well, any three of those would outspeed and kill Terrakion in some vicinity, because Urshifu obviously has Stab, Surging Strikes and Close Combat. Kyurem has Earth Power and Focus Blast, but I don't know if he'd risk the Focus Blast. And then obviously Nidoking has Stab like Earthquake or Earth Power, which I don't know why I said Earthquake, Earth Power. When are you seeing a physical Nidoking? I guess it's reasonable, I guess, but anyway. Mismagius is a little scary. It can be a bit of an issue here. So, and then obviously Comfey can win the game. Talonflame and Manectric are quite bulky and annoying. I don't really expect an offensive Talonflame here. I don't really expect Talonflame at all. I could see Manectric, but just to easily switch into Blastoise. I don't know what I said, Blaziken. Different starters on the mind. But as for my team, Blastoise. We are offensive Blastoise. Very offensive Blastoise. We've got enough speed. So this outspeeds a non-invested speed. What's it called? This outspeeds a non-speed invested Deoxys. With the speed that we have. And then after a Rapid Spin, we actually outspeed even Urshifu Rapid Strike. From there, the only things that outspeed us are Mismagius, which can come in Revengers for sure. And then Talonflame and Manectric. Talonflame's not going to do any damage back to us, and I imagine I'm not going to be trying to set up with Blastoise unless Manectric's dead. So, the coverage of Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, and Water Pulse hits a good amount of their team really well. Even the neutral hits against things like Urshifu are still going to do really good damage. But obviously, there's, Water Pulse is still going to chunk Mega Manectric if it wants to switch in. We're not carrying Flash Cannon for the Comfey, but it still does pretty reasonable damage, unless they're especially defensive. Yeah, so yeah. Dark Pulse hits Deoxys Defense mostly, but it's also decent for Mismagius as well. Water just hits their team super, super hard, so I want to take advantage of that with Mega Blastoise. So, next up, Life Orb Offensive Pult with Darts, U-Turn, Steel Wing, and Phantom Force. I kind of had to throw Phantom Force on there just in case I got into an endgame with Deoxys Defense. But it's generally not bad to have here. because of their fairy type being a little on the weaker side, I felt the more comfortable mixing it up and actually going with a physical Dragapult, especially because Umbreon's a thing as well. So, once we go with that, Life Orb Darts is almost a guaranteed 2-hit KO after leftovers on specially defensive Umbreon, which I would expect more so here because of Pult. U-Turn obviously still does really good damage into a lot of Pokemon. Steel Wing for the Comfey, and then Phantom Force just kind of... There's nothing else I'm really going to put in this spot, so... You notice we're not outspeeding Manectric, we're actually going Adamant Max, and this is to speed creep anything trying to speed creep Terrakion, so... We've got the bulk there as well, which is quite nice. Nothing too special about the bulk. Next up, special defensive Shuka Jirachi. This is because of both Nidoking and Kyurem, so I kind of need this. That's why we've got Iron Head and Zen Headbutt, as well as Wish. Wish can be helpful to pass around to a couple members, especially if things like Blastoise get a little low, Paul gets a little low, or Serena or anything. Just gets a little bit low, so we can go for that. Stealth Rocks are going to be really nice here. They have a few forms of removal, but getting Stealth Rocks up and just kind of making them lose a bit of momentum is going to be quite nice, especially because I do have a couple Pokemon that I couldn't afford to U-turn on, such as Jirachi and Serena, which we'll get to in a little bit, so... But rocks I do want here, if we can get a knockoff on the Talonflame, it's going to be really, really nice against that. Kyurem as well, if it's not Boots, it's like that 25% is going to be really nice to get. And just generally, just getting a little bit of chip here and there is going to be quite nice, especially chipping down things like Umbreon as well is going to be quite nice, so... Especially because Umbreon's probably going to want to switch into my Jirachi quite a lot. I didn't even put 4 attack in. Whoops. So yeah. Next up, physical defensive Mandibuzz. This is mostly here for Urshifu, that's why I've got the Rocky Helmet. Roost, Brave Bird, Taunt, and U-Turn. Taunt is for both the Deoxys and the Umbreon. If it's going to be a spike stacking Deoxys defense, which Deoxys defense are normally kind of defensive spike stackers. So that's why we've kind of gone with this to taunt it and then just kind of U-turn on out. Roost obviously to keep ourselves healthy. Like I say, the taunt is really nice for Umbreon. It kind of stops it from just being a wish passing annoying thing, and due to our natural outspeeding of it, we can take it on pretty well. We have Big Pecs. I felt absolutely no reason to run Overcoat, so Big Pecs it is, just in case of some random move that I'm not thinking of that can drop defense. So next up, I didn't actually do this in Alphabet Called because I don't know how the alphabet works, but we'll go with Serena next. So with special defensive Serena here, now generally special defensive Serena doesn't really do that well into this team, but because Mandibuzz is physically defensive, I actually had nothing else for Mismagius, so I was like, I'm just gonna bring a special defensive Serena just to make sure I don't lose to just lose to Mismagius, because this is the best thing I can bring that can deal with it. With the knockoff, it does like 70% to Mismagius, even without any investment. If it's an offensive Mismagius, if it's a bulky, it's going to take less, but it's still going to probably get a 2-hit KO, unless it's really, really bulky. Power Whip obviously is quite nice to just generally hit things, and then Aromatherapy and Synthesis. Now, Aromatherapy is mostly here because of quite a few Pokemon that I would expect Toxic from. For example, most notably Umbreon, which I'm like, Umbreon's always coming. Deoxys defense can go for hazards, which is T-Wave and Toxic. Talonflame, if it is defensive, likely will carry Toxic. Manectric could carry Toxic. There's quite a few Pokemon that could carry Toxic and just status in general. And because I'm playing quite a bulky team here with, between Jirachi, Mandibuzz, and Serena, I wanted to make sure that these didn't get, like, worn down. So I wanted most notably Mandibuzz, to be honest, but also Blastoise as well. Aromatherapy kind of helped keep things in check, so. And then Synthesis to keep ourselves healthy. Again, no U-turn here, so, we've got to be a bit more confident in our switching in abilities, so. And last but not least, Sub-SD Terrakion. No boosting item, I couldn't find a calc that needed it. So Sub-SD, Stone Edge, and Close Combat. We are actually, we are outspeeding Urshifu by 1. That's what we're going for, and then just rest in attack and a bit into HP. Nothing too crazy here. Terrakion, if it gets in the right position, will just win the game. I didn't want to go max speed for the for the Mismagius, so we'll just kind of dropped a bit of speed for the bulk, because obviously we're running sub, and, you know, that sub can really help us out, so if a sub lives, then it's really good, and because of Dracula's generally pretty decent defenses, it can take some hits from a sub, Draculon can absolutely clean up this game if it gets the opportunity. One Swords Dance is really going to start wrecking through things, because their switch-ins to this are very limited. They have Nidoking that can switch into the Door Stab, but I wouldn't call that a great switch-in. Deoxys defense is probably going to be the main thing that's going to be here for it, so if we can remove that and then just start going for close combats and maybe the occasional Stone Edge for the Talonflame. If the Talonflame's not running as much speed investment, which now that I think about it, it probably will run some speed investment just to be sure to get out and do its job of defogging, roosting, maybe will-o-wisping or toxicking and all that good stuff, so. But yeah, that is it for the team, so I will leave you guys to go enjoy the match. Oh yeah, one real quick thing, because I built this team like a week ago, like over a week ago, so I actually made notes for the first time in a while. Nothing too crazy. But yeah. Oh yeah, it was sort of a check for Manectric. Not a great check for Manectric. Honestly, I didn't bring a lot for Manectric. This was basically the best thing I could bring. But yeah. Doesn't really take on Manectric very well. We didn't really have a lot for Manectric, to be honest. For this matchup. We could have brought Mudsdale, but Mudsdale was really weird into this matchup, so I just chose to kind of disrespect it a bit and just pray that it wasn't going to be an issue. Not a great strategy, but here we are. Their team's actually kind of scary despite not having anything super on the top end side, so yeah. Oh yeah, Brave Birds are 2 KO on Urshifu as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, that'll do it for the team builder, and I will see you guys for the battle. You'll see me for the battle. Again, post-match team analysis stuff. Anyway, I'll go enjoy the match. Alright, there's our challenge. Let's do this. I don't know why I stuttered. Alright, okay, I mean, we should have expected Comfy. What are we missing? No T-Flame. No Manectric, so I'm glad I didn't go for it. In fact, I'm really glad I didn't speed creep. I'm glad I only went as fast as I did. Which is really nice. No Cop, no Mismagius, which is nice. I had to bring Serena just in case of it, but you know, here we are. It's also decent for Comfey, to be honest. But I also have Jirachi, so it's not too bad. Yeah, okay. Just getting light. Oh, they got light bars. Right. Okay, so do we want to lead here? I think it is worth me checking. Can Urshifu do anything to Dragapult? So obviously it's Water Urshifu. I guess Ice Punch, right? Yeah, I guess Ice Punch. Don't think that would do that much. Ice Punch. That's level 50, that's why. Never mind, that does a lot of damage. Alright, I'm down to just lead Blastoise here, because Blastoise just looks really good in their team. They lead Comfey. Not an ideal start, but I mean, it's fine. They have to immediately fear a Flash Cannon. At worst, I have Jirachi if it's a setup variety, so I'm not too worried here. So I'm fine just kind of going for a War Pulse here and just seeing what's up. Oh, we can Giga Drain me, can't we? How much would Giga Drain do? 38%? That's not too bad. And I would be doing a lot of damage if it's offensive. So I'll go for it. And they've got to fear a flash cannon, because a flash cannon can kill them, I believe. Actually, yeah, flash cannon can absolutely kill them. It's U-turn on out, just to kind of scout. Obviously, they're faster. They're going to cure him. If I'd gone for a rapid spin there, it would have been nice. Okay, we get an idea on what kind of cure him this is. Which is going to be nice, because I do want to know what kind of cure him this is. Looks bulky. Ooh, maybe not. It was 23%. That's a min roll on non-bulky cure. Yeah, my mic stepped on the cord by accident. Okay, so that's a min roll on non-bulky cure. What about like a max HP cure? Alright, so I know absolutely nothing. Thank you, min roll. If it's offensive, it will die here. I think. If it's offensive, it'll die. It could be Specs. Specs would kill me. Specs would be pretty bad. Wait, Draco isn't on here. I need to know Draco. Well, no, Freeze Dry's more powerful. Yeah, Freeze Dry's more powerful. I could just remove Kyurem off the bat. But I also don't mind going to Jirachi here. I have a Shuka Berry for a reason, so I'm going to go to Jirachi. I'm going to save Blastoise. Okay. That did a good amount of damage. So let's see. Because... Holy cow, it was Specs. Holy cow, it was Specs. I'm so glad I switched. Yeah. Choice Specs. Yeah, that has to be Specs. Yeah, so it could be modest Specs. We don't know. But it's absolutely Specs. Which is really nice, because otherwise I would have lost my Blastoise there. Okay, so we know they have to switch here. So I think just getting up rocks now is going to be nice. They bring in Urshifu, presumably expecting the Iron Head. I'm just going to get my rocks up while I can. To my knowledge, Urshifu doesn't have anything for Jirachi. Though I am a specially defensive one, so I'm still not going to appreciate this, especially if it's banded. So, how much would a Urshifu... Banded CC would kill me, actually. Banded CC would kill me. An Iron Head back is not doing that much. So I think I'm just going to go to Mandibuzz and play it safe. It's U-turn on out. Get hit by the Rocky Helmet. Let's have a look. Is that banded? That's banded. That's jolly banned. Can they get that damage with Adamant? Because I don't think so, because that was a min roll. Yep, alright, so it's Adamant banned. Wait, no, that's... Did 12... Wait, no, it did 12%. Wait, so it's not banned. Okay. I was thinking it did 18. So it's not banned. It was 12.3. So it's not max attack, even. Am I looking at Mandibuzz? Yeah. Alright, they're going to try and keep up the momentum, I think. But also, I know they want to defog. I'm willing to just go to Jirachi. Realistically, they can't stay in here. And I know they want to keep going out into things. I don't have U-turn myself, so I think it is just best for me to just set up rocks again. It forces them to keep bringing in this Comfey. breaking Deoxys' defense is going to be a little bit of a pain. If Rocks do go up, I'll go to Blastoise. Okay, they go to Nidoking. I have Shooker for a reason. Jirachi versus Nidoking. Earth Power's 36 to 43, so we should be fine here. They call a switch, but I know I'm safe. We do really, really good damage. That means Ironhead can pick up the KO. And they're physical as well. Holy cow, they're physical. Okay. Okay, I need to vastly change my calc then. Earthquake. Earthquake's max of 52, so we're gonna live. It's go to Umbreon. Just get a little bit of chip with the Ironhead. It's Rocky Helmet, okay. I'm just gonna go to Tracheon here. They may call this. Get an Urshifu. Okay. It's leftovers. Okay, so there we go. Now we know. How much does my Terrakion do to this? To Urshifu. I need the Rapid Sprite one for this one. 57%, so not enough yet. I can absolutely take an Aqua Jet. That's banned as well, so yeah. I can take 2 Aqua Jets, I think. Yeah, that's what I calced for. I can take 2 Aqua Jets here, which is really nice. Well, I can't if I CC. So, if they U-turn, they... Well, it depends on what I go into. By U-turn, they go to... And I go to Mandibuzz. They go to... They could go to Kyurem. That'd be quite bad. Yeah, that could be quite bad if they go to Kyurem here. So... Yeah, I think... I'm just gonna make the offensive play. I didn't think about the fact that they could just... You know, I'm really bad at just throwing my Terrakion away. So that's a max defense one, because it's going for that, which is actually quite bad for me. So I think I go Serena. They haven't seen what my Serena wants to do yet, but I am quite bulky. And a knock on anything would be nice here. Taking specs off of Kyurem would be nice. Okay. So they've seen me go... So U-turn Body Press, so Surging Strikes is last. It's a really creative set. I respect the hell out of it. Also makes my Pult worse, which is kind of annoying. I could go for the Power Whip, but like they're most likely going to U-turn anyway, so... Let's just go to Comfey. Get rid of the lefties, which is nice. I can bluff the Scarf here. So, go for that. I'm just going to Wish. They're going to U-turn. Yep. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Versus my Jirachi. It's not fully invested. Well, we can... Okay, let's see how much attack it can have. Because it's got to have some defense investment, right? Body press. I don't expect it needs much to kill me. Okay, it definitely needs some to kill me. So I'm wondering how much offensive investment it can actually have. Because it may just be full defense. Meaning that if it doesn't have a lot of offense... And... no, close combat. It's not close combat, it's body press. Surging strikes? Surging strikes can be a kill. Well, it's a question of whether they want to go for that, right? Because if I go to Mandibuzz and... Yeah, like, it could be really bad for them. How much would Blastoise do? 54%? It's pretty reasonable. I think I'm willing to get a Blastoise here. It is Iron Defense. Okay, so it's Iron Defense, Body Press. Okay, so if it's +2 defense against my Blastoise, it does 66%. So that means it has no water move. Okay. Well, if it has no water move, then I'm just going to get a pull. So this is where they want to scout. How much does this do to Umbreon? 51% min. How much does Shadow Force do? Not Shadow Force, Phantom Force do. %. Probably not going to be enough, right? Yeah, they just protect here. But I want to kind of threaten, like, the fact that I'm not going to go for Thingy. And they just U-turn now. That's actually a really smart play. But now I know I actually have to keep this pull alive. So, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Like, Rocky Helmet plus Life Orb sucks, but, like... They're pretty chipped, to be fair. The thing is, if I go to Blastoise at this point, what's their switching, right? Like, it could be to Comfey. How much do I do to Comfey? It's not specially defensive. Well, if it is specially defensive, it's like 30, like somewhere between 30 to 40%, but about 35 to 45. So I could spin here. I think just going for a Water Pulse is fine. Yeah, because they want to do this. They want to protect. Like, they want to keep their Umbreon alive. I think for very obvious reasons. Thing is, I can Rapid Spin. And Rapid Spin gives me a bit of an advantage here. Because I'll outspeed the Urshifu, and it can't really deal with me. I'll also outspeed the Kyurem, especially knowing it's not Scarfed. And because they don't know what moves I have yet, they've really got to fear what I'm going for. Obviously, I've only shown Water Pulse at the minute, and that tells them nothing. But I think they've hit them with some stuff, so if they know I'm offensive, they've got to really fear me going for Aura Sphere here. Yeah, and the way I brought it in, like, it really shows that I'm willing to go for it. And now I actually outspeed the Comfey. Granted, I can't do anything to the Comfey. So if it actually has Giga Drain, it could be bad. But it doesn't do that much damage unless it's offensive, and I don't think it's offensive. Never mind, it's offensive. This could be bad. Okay, so I do 40% here. So the only offensive move here is Draining Kiss. Wait, no. They don't have Synthesis. They can't have it. They have to have Draining Kiss. Or Giga Drain, I guess. How much would a +1 Comfey? Yeah, they're not defensive at all. Comfey. They are max... okay, they've got some bulk. I think they're physically defensive. Which means a +1 Giga Drain with no offense is gonna do 43% max. I'm willing to go for that. Right? Is Rapid Spin a kill? Not on physically defensive, no. Yeah, it's Draining Kiss. Oh yeah, they're gonna Drain Kiss as well, so yeah, I had to go for Water Pulse for the kill. Okay. So Comfey down. That really opens up Pull. But now I've got a +1 speed, Blastoise that outspeeds their entire team, barring Scarf Nidoking. And I'm not gonna... I don't think if Nidoking actually gets the kill, even with Thunder Punch. So, let's have a look. Because it's Thunder Punch, not Thunder Bolt. And it's not Sheer Force either. It wouldn't be Sheer Force, is the thing. Yeah. It would do at max 55%. And I have a move that hits everything at least neutrally here. Urshifu, if it has actually a lot of HP investment, can take an Aura Sphere. But it can't take 2. This is why I love Mega Blastoise, because this position is so rough for them. I haven't seen the Deoxys defense yet. But even still, it's going to be rough for Deoxys defense to deal with this. I'm not sure. I guess it would likely be more physically offensive because of Blastoise. Oh, sorry, because of Terrakion. But if it is specially defensive, Deoxys defense. That's physically defensive. I think if it's specially defensive, it's still like barely a 2-hit KO. Yeah. 74% chance after lefties. This will really help break open their team, which will allow Pult to clean up. Because if Urshifu goes down, then Pult can just claim a kill every time it comes in. In fact, Pult will probably just clean up the game. so they can't lose Urshifu. Because I think that's their last chance. Well, the thing is, I can't lose Pult because Urshifu can't win. It's a really cool Urshifu set. They go to Nidoking. I have no reason to do... I can Dark Pulse. Okay, so the play is, can I Dark Pulse here? I surely can. I can absolutely Dark Pulse. Kyurem. So it could be bulky specs, but if it's fast specs, then 82%, and it's at 77. If it's a bulkier version, it's 70%, but Water Pulse chip should be enough. So I'm just gonna go for the Water Pulse. It is Scarfed, but we do get the kill. So that takes out the one thing they have that's faster than Pult. It takes out their revenge kills the Pult, essentially. Rapid Strike comes in. We have Aura Sphere as our best move to hit it with. I'm not going to over-predict here. I'm just going to go for the Aura Sphere. They go to Deoxys Defense. And I get to reveal my final move. And they go for T-Bolt. But that broke their team wide open. Okay, so let's see that damage on Deoxys again. Dark Pulse did 66, so it could be it could be physically defensive. Pult darts against Fizdef isn't going to guarantee a kill. Pult darts isn't going to guarantee a kill, but it'll put me in a really good position. I just don't want to go to Serena because I think it puts me too far behind. Just because they can wish. That's the main thing. So I think it's Pult, and I U-turn. I do live. Okay. So, because this is close, I need Pult to win this game for me, but it's not guaranteed to win yet. Serena's just not useful here. Going into Serena at any point just loses me momentum. So I could go to Mandy and just kind of U-turn from there, but that doesn't really do anything. Body Press isn't going to do that much. I'm going to go to Mandy here. I could go to Full, but I'm not sure what that does for me. I think I'm just going to U-turn myself. Okay. Protect makes sense. I think actually at this point, Jirachi's job is to get up rocks. And maybe you should have brought in Jirachi there actually to get up rocks. Because they weren't gonna hit me, but then they would have gone to Umbreon, and then things could have gotten bad. Because Umbreon's kind of difficult for me to remove at this point. They don't know what's on my Serena yet. They've just seen knockoff, and for all they know, it's scarfed. They go to Umbreon. Okay, so we get the U-turn. So it's 51% minimum. And let's also double check, because I think... So the, not sure what else I hit it with. But 17% from Mandibu's U-turn. That can't be physically offensive. There's no way. There's no way that's physically offensive. Which means Pult can get the kill with darts, I believe, if it's not physically offensive. Ooh, no. It's 52% min. I can go to pull, I can risk it all. On a roll. $25%, there's no way. There's no way I'm risking that roll. But I still think I'm going to U-turn. If they want to try and catch me being greedy and staying in and going for something, then by all means. But I think... Well, it depends what they do here. If they stay in, I've got to think about what's the best way to make sure that this Deoxys doesn't get a buff. Okay, they do stay in. I only have 2 hits in me. I'm gonna go to Jirachi. They go for Wish. And now I kind of give them a decision. Because they know my full set. They know I can try and set up rocks. They know I can just try and go for the kill with Iron Head. Or I can make a read and go for Zen Headbutt. They can try and keep this Umbreon alive, which I think is very beneficial to them. But if I get up rocks, things become a lot easier. So I think I'm going to go for the rocks. Yeah, okay, we get it right. We get rocks up, and rocks up for the game. At this point, I'm going to go to Serena. They put a Wish in the air. And again, they can't go to Urshifu here. Would knockoff even be enough on the switch in? Urshifu. Nice HP, max defense. No. Wouldn't be enough on the switch in. Not with rocks. for a foul play. Doesn't do that much. I'm going to go for a knockoff here because I want to get rid of this helmet. And I see now that I'm more of a bulky variant. If the Umbreon doesn't have Toxic, I can 1v1 it. In fact, even if it has Toxic, I can 1v1 it because I have a Room of Therapy. They go for a Wish. And again, it's depending on the switch here. Last time I called the Urshifu switch. I think it's very reasonable if we go for a knockoff. Our play isn't a kill, and we carry Synthesis. Going into Urshifu doesn't do anything for them. The only thing that does anything for them is going into Kyurem here. So, let's have a look at Kyurem again. So, I don't think they're modest, but we'll keep it on just in case. Regardless, against Jirachi. Freeze Dry into Earth Power isn't a KO. If I knock off here. But obviously I want a Synthesis, right? So I think I will play it safe. I will Synthesis. Okay. Maybe I can't win this 1v1. But Paul doesn't have to worry about the Rocky Helmet from this thing at this point, so... let's just go for it. Let's go for Synthesis. Go for a foul play. I'm as healthy as I'm gonna be, so I'm just gonna go to Mandibus. They get hit by my only Rocky Helmet, and I believe I have the speed to go for the Taunt here. I can Roost on up, make sure I'm healthy. Because they would worry about me U-turning here. Taunt Mandible's coming in clutch. I knew it would. It'll be helpful here. They go to Urshifu. Okay. I got the... No, I don't. Versus Urshifu. This one, it doesn't matter. Okay, I need to look at Impish Max at this font. 33%. Good chance this kills? 1%. I am physically defensive. So, let's take this off. %. 46% max. I got a low roll as well, that's so unfortunate. Victoria, 13%. That's +3, +4. it gave me a low roll, which is so unfortunate. It gave me the lowest possible roll. Every other roll did 17%. I was a 1 in 16. I'm scared U-turn's going to do too much to Pult, to be honest. Kieran comes in. We know its specs. I think Mandibuzz is my way to beat this at this point, so I think I'm willing to sack off Serena. Go for Ice Beam. That's fine. We know your specs. So we go to Jirachi. Does 2 specs Ice Beams kill me? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. I mean, I could have gone Pull, I guess. But I kind of want to save Pull. Yeah, I should have gone Pull there. Should I have gone Pull? It was kind of weird. I can't risk it. I have to ice. I have Iron Head. Yeah, okay. I made the right play. Didn't get greedy, took out the Kyurem. That leaves an Umbreon that my Mandibuzz can beat, and a Deoxys, which... Granted, I actually don't know how I'm beating Deoxys, I'm not gonna lie. If it's special Deoxys like it is, it's gonna be a bit dicey. Though I don't know if it's gonna have Recover. This offensive Deoxys may be enough for them. Well, you know what they say. Acts as a win con. I'm so sorry. I went for it. I had to. In that situation, I had to. Oh, was it? I didn't... Damn. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen Toxic yet, but, like... No, I should play it safe. I should play for the win. Okay, well, if... Yeah. It sucks that the roll obviously sucks. In fairness, I also got unlucky in a roll. yeah, I'll share my sets. So yeah, it was a roll. There was a roll, but obviously, obviously that 1 in 16 really cost me a lot of momentum in terms of the Urshifu. So yeah, it was really unfortunate, but yeah, that'll do it. We won 3-0. So honestly, I can't believe we did it. Mandibles once again just winning us the game. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.